What's up, everybody? My name's Anthony Galaviz. How are y'all doing? Hope y'all had a great weekend. I don't know why I'm saying y'all. Hope everybody had a great weekend, especially yesterday on Mother's Day. Hope you enjoyed your time with whether it be your mom, your wife of your kids, your girlfriend, whoever it may be. Hope everybody had a great Mother's Day. Um, or even ones that don't have their moms anymore, including myself. When my mother passed away in 2014, when in July, she had a stroke that left her paralyzed on one side, and things never got better for her until she passed away that year on November 20th, 2014. So we're coming up 10 years. Mother's Day has always been hard since her passing, but as I said, I hope everybody had a great Mother's Day, with your mom, and wife, girlfriend, or maybe of your kids. Uh, so, just hoping you guys made everything magical and surprising. Yesterday I was at Starbucks doing some work, and I saw families going in there and made it made the Starbucks pretty packed. So that was and then I saw a surprise. Somebody surprised their own mom, and that was a great sight to see. Love seeing that stuff. I didn't expect that yesterday, to be honest. Of all places, Starbucks. I thought everybody would be at the park or something, or at their house, enjoying their time with their family, and just get to it. Just have a barbecue or go out to eat somewhere. But if the Starbucks setting fits everybody well, then so be it. And I saw a lot of people showing up yesterday. So we are 2 days away from the unveiling of the 2024 NFL schedule. Uh, NFL came out today and announced that the Kansas City Chiefs, the two-time or back-to-back Super Bowl champions, Kansas City Chiefs will host the Baltimore Ravens rematch of the AFC Championship. Now, I saw that it was a part-time missed opportunity for the Raiders. No, no. I mean, you could argue and say the Raiders are the last team to beat the Chiefs, so why not put the Raiders in the part-time opener against the Kansas City Chiefs? The NFL looks at it this way: you got a superstar quarterbacks in Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. Raiders don't have that. Don't have a superstar quarterback. So why put the Raiders there? And also, why would you put the Raiders on the road again? I say that because back-to-back seasons, the Raiders started the season on the road. Last year was in Denver. So, doesn't make any sense to start the Raiders season on the road for a third time for a third straight season. I don't see that happening. I did see that happening. That's why when I put together my predicting the Raiders schedule, uh, I just laid it out. And basically, what I did was obviously looked at the Raiders' opponents for this year and what the NFL schedule makers will think about doing. But when I did my schedule, I didn't count for prime time. Uh, in fact, I did account for prime time, something like Monday Night Football, but I didn't specify there which game it is because I'm looking at the schedule right now when I did it. There's some dates that I have to pull up my other iPhone to look at the dates myself, and I was just trying to figure out, okay, if I'm a schedule maker, this is how I'll put together the schedule for the Raiders. And let me pull it up real quick. All right, so first game of the season, week one, uh, Raiders have to open the season at home at Legion Stadium for the first time in 3 seasons. Uh, and who do I have? I have them going against the LA Chargers. Now, you could argue that that can be the primetime game, especially Monday Night Football. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna make that a Monday Night Football game because ESPN will love to have something like that on their docket, where you got Jim Harbaugh making his Chargers debut as a head coach against going against the Raiders, where the interim tag label was taken off Antonio Pierce. So let's make that a Monday night game. Raiders and Chargers from Allegiant Stadium taking place September 9th. All right, so there's that. So week one, the Raiders will play the LA Chargers. That's my prediction on Monday Night Football. Week two, the stick at home. Raiders gonna stay at home, and for several seasons already, it seemed like the Raiders and Pittsburgh Steelers will go at it like week two, week three. Except that one year where it was more like a December game. I think the Raiders gonna open the season against the Chargers and follow that up the following Sunday against the Pittsburgh Steelers. So there's that. Sticking to the NFC North, AFC North teams, I have the Raiders hitting the road September 23rd for Week 3 at the Baltimore Ravens. Uh, that's I just figured, okay, East Coast road trip, start the season 23rd. Uh, why not? You can see that being an early game, 10 o'clock. And then Week 4, September 29th, I have the Raiders still playing. So I have the Raiders playing three straight AFC North teams. So they'll follow that September 29th game at the Cincinnati Bengals. I know some of you probably out there are like, no, that's not going to happen. I can see that happening. After starting the season with back-to-back home games, you hit the road for the next two at Baltimore and then Cincinnati. Raiders come home October 6th, Week 5, against the Denver Broncos. I mean, why not? You hit the road back-to-back games, then you come home, you play the Broncos. Then Week 6, October 13th, the Raiders hit the road again at Kansas City. This time I don't have them playing at Kansas City in December. I can see this game happening early in the season. That could be a Sunday night football game. I mean, so, excuse me. So let's make that a primetime game against Kansas City on Sunday night football. Sure, NBC will love that because the Raiders beat the Chiefs the last team that beat the Chiefs before they went on to win the Super Bowl. All right, so Week 7, October 20th, Raiders host Carolina. I mean, that seems considerate. Uh, Raiders back home playing Carolina at Allegiant Stadium after coming off the road against Kansas City. Then after that, Week 8, October 27th, I see them going to SoFi playing the Rams. So Raiders only play one NFC West team this year, and that's going to be the Rams because they both finished in the same. Finished at the same. I'm forgetting what they finished third in the AFC West, and then the Rams finished third in AFC West. So the Rams will be hosting the Raiders on October 27th. All right. So next after that, I have the Raiders hitting the road again, back-to-back games. This time in Florida, Week 9, November 3rd at Tampa, and then following that up, the November 10th game at Miami before hit the bye week, Week 11. I mean, see the Raiders staying in Florida for the week, preparing to play the Dolphins. So I can see that scenario playing out Week 9, Week 10. They stay over there in Florida, and then before they hit the bye week, which after the bye week, then they come home and have back-to-back games, Week 12 and Week 13, November 24th, and December 1st, against Jacksonville, followed by Cleveland. All right, so none of those games will be a primetime game. All right, so speaking of primetime game, December 9th, Week 14, Derek Carr gets to play against the Raiders. That's a Monday night game, not a Sunday night game. I see that being a Monday night game. So, Raiders hit the road. They'll play New Orleans December 9th, where Max probably going to be chasing down Derek Carr, and I'm sure Raider fans will be happy to see that, and they're hoping that he'll take down Derek Carr. So we'll see that happening December 9th. My prediction. That's not set in stone. I mean that's my prediction. So week 15, December 15th, Raiders go to Atlanta, and would that be the game where Michael Penix will be starting against the Raiders? The guy that the Raiders wanted? I don't know, we'll see. But I am predicting the Raiders play at Atlanta on December 15th in week 15. Week 16, December 22nd, Raiders come back for the final home game of the season against Kansas City. So we'll see how that game plays out. Then the Raiders will finish out the season week 17, week 18 at Denver, followed by the game at SoFi against the Chargers. So again, these are my predictions. I have the Raiders hosting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 home games versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 road games. That's not favorable, I know. But how the schedule makers made it. And we'll see how this plays out on Wednesday. See if I'm close to my prediction of how the schedule is going to play out. So you tell me your predictions. Who are the Raiders going to face in each week? I'm curious to know what you guys think. Let me know. Comment, whether it be X or YouTube. Let me know what you guys think, and I'm anxious to see when you guys tell me who you guys think the Raiders play in each week 1 through week 18. So hit the like, subscribe button. Let me know what you guys think. Appreciate you guys' support. We'll talk more later. All right, so I said corrected. This is an update. The Raiders finished second in the AFC West behind the Chiefs, while the Rams finished second in the NFC West behind the 49ers. So my bad. Seemed like forever since the season finished. So had a little brain fart. So again, Raiders and Rams finished second. That's why they're playing each other this year. AFC West versus NFC West, while the Raiders and all the AFC West teams will be facing the NFC South teams this year. So, anyways, hit the like, subscribe button. Let me know what you guys think, how you think the season is going to go as far as who they're going to play each week. Have a good day.